You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be 1% better than yesterday. In a world where speed is always emphasized, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. Social media is flooded with stories of overnight success, startup prodigies, young people building million-dollar empires before the age of 30, or bodies sculpted to perfection after just a few months of training. Looking at these images, it's easy to feel like everyone else is moving very fast, except you. And then a thought creeps in, subtle but dangerous. If I haven't done something truly great, then nothing I do matters. This is the root of procrastination, self-blame, and mental exhaustion. But the truth is, no one changes overnight. No seed sprouts just because we wish it would grow quickly. Human growth is the same. It requires time, patience, and small but steady steps. What you need is not perfection. What you need is just to be 1% better than yesterday. 1. Why does 1% have such great power? In finance, this power is called compound interest. In psychology, it's called the small progress effect. In Eastern philosophy, it's the way of accumulation. Every drop fills the lake. If you improve by 1% every day, after 365 days, you will be 37, 78 times better than where you started. Not 37.78%, but 37.78 times. The change is not linear. It is accelerating. Conversely, if you lose 1% each day, you will only have about 3% of your original strength left after a year. The difference between someone who advances far and someone who gradually deteriorates sometimes lies in the small choices we make every day. Read 5 pages of a book or surf the internet for an extra 30 minutes. Walk 10 minutes or lie down and watch videos for an extra hour. Take a deep breath before speaking or speak in anger. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? Or let everything slip away unconsciously. Sometimes you don't need to change your life. You just need to adjust your angle by 1 degree. Go far enough, and that small shift will lead you down 2 completely different paths. 2. When you stop chasing perfection. Here's an interesting thing. People who set their goals too high often become paralyzed into inaction. Want to write a book, but afraid the writing isn't good enough. Result is not writing anything. Want to exercise, but afraid you're not strong enough. Result is not starting. Want to develop yourself, but afraid the change isn't deep enough. Result is standing still. Perfection is often a nice name for the fear of failure. But when you only need to be 1% better, your mindset changes. You are no longer burdened with having to succeed right away. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to learn from your own actions. Westerners call this a progress mindset. Easterners call it practice. Doing something every day, even if only a little, without interruption. 2 concepts, 1 spirit, do little, but don't stop. 3. Being 1% better isn't just about efficiency. It's a way of life. Becoming 1% better isn't just about productivity, learning, or physical fitness. It's also about character and inner qualities. Yesterday you were impatient. Today you paused for 3 seconds before reacting. That's 1%. Yesterday you felt insecure. Today you dared to say what you really think. That's 1%. Yesterday you judged yourself harshly. Today you treat yourself more gently. That's 1%. The West calls this emotional resilience, the ability to remain steadfast emotionally. The East calls it inner strength, power that comes from within. Inner strength does not come from winning or being recognized. It comes from knowing that you are on the right path, no matter how slow your steps may be. 4. When you accumulate enough 1%, you will reach transformation. There will come a time after many seemingly insignificant days when you suddenly realize that you are completely different from who you used to be. You are calmer. You are more confident. You understand yourself better. You know what you want and what you don't want. You no longer need to chase after anyone, nor do you need anyone's recognition. That is the moment when lasting change appears. Just like a bamboo plant that doesn't grow much in its first year, it just grows roots. But one day it shoots up several meters in just a few weeks. Humans are the same. We need time to expand our capacity before we can step into a stronger version of ourselves. Conclusion: don't force yourself to be extraordinary right away. Don't beat yourself up for not reaching your ideal. Don't compare your inner journey with the outward image of others. Just ask yourself one question each day. Am I 1% better today than I was yesterday? If the answer is yes, even if it's just a little, then you're on the right path. And if you keep that pace, you don't need to run. You'll still get where you want to go, gently, steadily, and peacefully.